Hello guys! Welcome to our video presentation. I am Jerlyn May Demape, and for today, we are here to discuss the bond valuation by premium or discount. This topic explains how bonds are priced depending on the relationship between the bond coupon rate and the investor's required rate of return. Our discussion is based on the concepts from financial mathematics and bond valuation principles commonly found in finance and actuarial mathematics book. By understanding these concepts, investors can determine whether a bond should be bought at a premium, discount, or at a par value. First, let us define what a bond is. A bond is a type of investment where an investor lends money to a government or corporation for a certain period of time. In return, the investor receives periodic interest payments called coupon payments and the return of the principal amount upon maturity. The value or price of a bond changes depending on market interest rates. Because of this, bonds may sell at premium, discount, or at par value. To better understand bond valuation, let us imagine a real-life situation. Suppose a company issued a bond worth 100,000 pesos with an annual coupon rate of 8%. This means the bondholder receives a regular interest payments based on the rate. Now, imagine that after some time, market interest rates dropped from 8% to 5%. Since the bond still pays 8%, investors would find this bond more attractive because it gives higher returns compared to newly issued bonds in the market. Because many investors want to buy the bond, they are willing to pay more than its face value. This is why the bond is sold at a premium price. Now, let us look at the opposite situation. Suppose the same bond still pays 8%, but market interest rates increased to 12%. New bonds now offer higher returns than the old bond. Since investors can earn more elsewhere, they would only buy the old bond if its price is reduced below the face value. A simple way to think about this is like buying gadgets or cell phones. If an older phone still performs better than the new phone sold at the same price, people are willing to pay more for it. This is similar to a bond sold at premium. But if newer phones already have better features, the old phone needs a lower price to attract buyers. This is similar to a bond sold at discount. Kabantay mo, when you buy a new model of iPhone, mas less na ang katong price sa old nga dili latest nga model sa iPhone. So that's one of the example sa bond nga sold at a discount. Now that we understand the real life idea behind premium and discount, let us proceed to the formulas used in the bond valuation. Before discussing the formulas, let us first define the important terms used in bond valuation. The first one is the par value or face value, represented by capital H or V. When we say par value or face value, this is the amount paid back to the investor at maturity. The next one is the coupon rate, represented by small letter r. When we say coupon rate, this is the fixed interest rate stated on the bond. The last one is the investment rate or market rate, that is represented by small letter I, the rate expected by investors in the market. Other important terms that is include are the coupon payment, the coupon payment made each year, or what we have here as the small letter M, and the total number of payment periods under maturity. So when we say the coupon payment is represented by capital letter K, that is the periodic interest received by the investor. When we say when we have the small letter M, it is the number of coupon payments made each year. N is the total number of payment periods until maturity. Now the coupon payment formula, K is equals to R over M times H. For example, your coupon rate is 8%, that is 0.08, divided by your number of payments per year, so that would be 2 times 100,000, which is the face value. So 0.08 divided by 2 times 100,000, that is 4,000. So that is the answer. Now we have the general bond valuation formula. So as we can see on the screen, capital letter P is equals to K times the quantity of 1 minus the quantity of 1 plus I raised to the power of negative n all over I plus capital letter H times 1 plus I raised to the power of negative n. So far as I can remember, the capital letter K is the coupon payment, that stands for coupon payment, and the capital letter H is for the face value. So that is why the general bond valuation formula is the sum of the present value of coupon payments and the present value of face value. Here are the situations that we have to consider. If the coupon rate is greater than the market rate, so our bond price is at premium, and if the coupon rate is less than the market rate, our bond price is discount, and if the coupon rate is equals to the market rate, our bond price is at par value. So here are the visual tips. Use arrows. So if pataas, or if the coupon rate is greater than, that is symbolizes as pataas, so we will use premium. If paubos, we will use the discount, and if equal or siya, so that is the par value.
I will explain bond valuation. How to calculate bond price when sold at premium or discount. Based on the concept and formulas, I will break down every part by step by step in a simple terms. First, let's define the basic terms we will use throughout this report. V over H is equals to par face value. This is the fixed value of the bond when it measured. Think of it as a base price or principal amount. R equals bond rate. The interest rate the bond itself promises to pay every period. I is equals to investor rate or market rate. The interest rate you as an investor expect or want to earn. This is your required return. K is equals to coupon payment. The fixed amount of money and bond pays you regularly amount or yearly. Premium, when you pay more than the face value of the bond. Discount, when you pay less than the face value of the bond. I, sub, and Li, these symbols simplify means the total present value of all regular payment. We use this to get the total worth of future earning. Assume each to be the par value of the bond with a bond rate R. Then the coupon payment of each period is KH or R over M. Now suppose that an investor purchased the bond at an investment rate I. In addition, suppose that the investor pays V for the bond, then the investment requires V sub I as an interest at the end of each coupon period. Now, if at each coupon period, the bond rate is greater than the investor rate, that is, R greater than I, then there is an excess of K minus VI in the payment at the end of each coupon period. Thus, the investor should pay an added premium for the bond. Therefore, the price P of the bond is given by. The first formula is P equals V plus BP or bond price. And the second formula is P equals V plus the quantity of K minus VI multiplied by a angle N at I. Let's start with the first case, bond sold at premium. As you can see here, first H is the fair value or is the bond rate. So every period, the bond P, a coupon payment equal to K is equals to H times R over M. This is fixed income you get. Now, you as an investor want to earn rate I. So, for you, your expected interest income each period is V times I. If bond rate is greater than investor rate or R greater than I, this means the bond pay more than what you expected or want. So every period you get the extra money, K minus VI. This is excess payment because this bond give you better returns than you asked for. You are willing to pay extra money on top of its face value. This extra amount is called premium. So the formula of premium is P equals V plus bound price. The formula is P equals V plus the quantity of K minus VI multiplied by the angle N at I. Meaning, the final price is equals to base value plus total value of all extra payment you will receive. So the result is price is greater than face value is equals to premium. However, if at each coupon period, the bond rate is less than the investor rate, that is R less than I, then there is a deficiency of VI minus K in the payment at the end of each coupon period. Thus, the bond will be both at discount. Therefore, the price of the bond is given by the formula of P is equals to V minus VD or P is equals V minus multiplied by VI minus K multiplied E angle of N at I, or P is equals to V plus K minus VI multiplied by E angle N at I. Now, let's look at the opposite case, bond sold at discount. If bond rate less than investor rate R less than I, this means the bond pay less than what you expected or wanted. So, every period, there is a shortage or deficiency in your earnings. VI minus key. You get less money than you would. Because this bond gives you worse return than you wanted. You will only buy if you pay less than its face value. This reduced amount is called discount. So, the formula of price of the bond become P is equals to V minus VD, or expanded of P is equals to V minus multiplied by VI minus K multiplied by E angle of N at I. So, look closely in this actual at the same formula as before, where R is less than I, K minus VI become a negative number. Adding a negative number is the same as subtracting. Automatically give you the discount price. So the result is price less than face value is equals to discount. In their case, whether the investor paid the bond at premium or obtained the bond at discount, the premium or discount formula is P is equals to V plus the quantity of K minus VI multiplied by E angle N at I. The price of a bond at premium or discount is the same since premium and discount are essentially the same concept, where a discount is negative premium. Moreover, since the purchase price of a bond is usually less than or greater than the redemption value, then there will be profit T, which is equal to the bond discount, or a loss which is equal to the premium at the redemption date. One formula for both cases is equals to P equals V plus the quantity of K minus VI multiplied by an E angle N at I. This result is greater than V premium. If the result is less than V, so it is discount. So discount is simplify negative premium. There are just opposite sides of the same ideas. When the bond ends, matures, you get back exactly its face value is equals to V. If you bought at premium, you paid more, get back less. Loss is equals to amount of premium. If you bought at discount, you paid less and you got back more. Profit is equals to amount of discount. That's it. Whether premium or discount, we used in the same calculation method, only the result change based on how the bond's rate compare to what you want to earn.
Hi everyone, this is Emery, and now we are finally here in the example part. And so without further ado, let's proceed to the first example. A 50,000 5% bond with semi-annual coupons will be redeemed at the end of 9 years. Find the price to yield A, 4% and B, which is 6%. So based on the problem, the given values are already stated. Diba makita sa given nga ang ato ang face value or par value kay equivalent to 50,000, and then ang ato ang coupon rate kay 5% or 0.05, and then ang ato ang M kay 2. So, nga nang 2 man atong M, it's because of semi-annual coupon. So, when we say semi-annual coupons, it means that the bond pays interest twice a year. So, therefore, ato ang M kay 2. And then, ang ato ang time kay 9 years. And then, ang ato ang N kay 18. So, nga nung 18 man. So, 18 siya kay nakuha siya through this formula. N equals MT. So, let's substitute the given values. So, M is equals to 2. And then, T is equals to 9. So, 2 times 9 equals 18. So, diha nakuha ang 18. Okay? So, 18, unsay bot pasabot ana? Unsay ko ana ni siya? So, 18 means the bond will make 18 semi-annual coupon payments. So, mao na siyang 18. Mo na gamitan ng 18, ha? Okay, next. Since the coupon payments are payable semi-annually and since the period at which the investment rate pays interest has not been stated, then the investment rate is also paid semi-annually. That is similar to the coupon payment period. So, let's jump here first. Kanisa atong unahon og solve, no? Kanisa. Okay. Maumay ako nga ang nasabtan, maumay akong kuan. So, ari lang itong follow para dili siya libog. So, mauni ang kuan. Coupon payment, semi-annual coupon payment. So, ang formula nga gigamit kay this one. So, K equals H, open parenthesis, R equals M, close parenthesis. So, ato ang i-substitute ang ato ang mga given values. So, H is equals to 50,000 and then ato ang rate is 0.05 and then ang ato ang M kay 2. So, try to solve this using your calculator or unsa ba kanang phones or notebook. Makuha na ninyo 1,250. So, therefore, the bond pays 1,250 every 6 months. So, nakuha na nato siya, no? Mauna nino. So, every 6 months, kay we should pay 1,000 or the bond pays 1,250. Now, let's proceed to kani. Let's try solving this one. So, an investment rate equals to 4%. So, 4% no, let's kanang the price to yield at 4%. So, mo ni siya. Ang expected semi-annual interest is kani. So, ang I na to is equivalent to 0.02 na siya kay ang 4% gi-divide og 2. 4% divided by 2 is equals to 0.04 divided by 2 is equals to 0.02. So, mo na siyang 0.02. So, ato siyang ikuan. I-substitute sa given formula. So, ang given formula kay I is equals to VI. So, ang V na to kay 50,000. Auto na nara day. So, 50,000. This one. Nya, i-multiply sa ato ang investment rate nga 0.02, makuha nimo ang kani 1,000. So, mao na siya. So, 1,000 siya. So, ang kanidi ay, before I forgot to mention, ang kanidi ay 0.02, it means ani nga the investor wants a 2% return every 6 months. So, mo ni siyang 1,000 ha. So, kanang in every 6 months, the investor wants a return of 2% sa kaning face value. So, ang face value na to, ang kung ato ni siyang isolve, kanang 2% of 50,000 is 1,000. So in every 6 months, the investor is expected to have an interest of 1,000 or return rather. So okay, next. Okay, thus there is an excess of k minus 1 equals 250 semi-annually for 9 years. Therefore, the price of 50,000 was too small. The purchaser needs to pay a premium equal to the present value of the excess income. That is so diin man ni siya nganong ang k minus 1 equals to 50, diin man ni siya gikan. So gikan ni siya ani nga formula. Kanira siya ha. Kana ra siya. Kaning k minus vi. So ato na siyang i-substitute ang ato ang k, which is 1,250, minus ato ang vi, which is 1,000. So 1,250 minus 1,000, it's equals to 250. So na siya excess nga 250. So nga naman siyang 250 kanang kuan kay nga naman ni siyang naandin siyang 1,000, di ba, katong the investor is only expected to have 1,000 every 6 months, kay kanang nag-expect naman siya 2%, so mo nang 1,000. Okay, gets na no? Okay, and then let's proceed to this one, this formula. So this is read as BP is equals to K, open parenthesis K minus VI, close parenthesis A angle I. So ang kani siya nga kanang ipang substitute na niya ang formula no. So ang ato ang K minus VI is 250. And then ang A na to, ang N na to, which is 18 to, diba? Nakita to kanang ganiha nga 18 to atong N. Then ang ato ang I kay which is 0.02. So ato ni siyang i-rewrite into this. So miss, ganong nainani naman siya. Nainani naman siya, nga inani man ang first nga kuan formula, anong nilargo raman siya inana ni Jumpman into that formula. So inani ni siya ang kaning kuan kay ang ihang kanang this is annuity factor. So ang ihang formula sa annuity factor kay A and I is equals to 1 minus 1 plus I raised to the power of negative N over I. Okay, so that's the formula ha. So that's the formula of annuity factor. So ato lang ni siyang i-substitute ani kay kanang if nabantayan ninyo, di ba? Kanang libog man siya. Libog kanang we are not familiar ba? So confusing kay siya. So ari lang ta sa kanang masabtan na nato. So mao ni siya. Ato lang siyang ipang substitute 250 dayon bracket 1 minus close parenthesis rather open parenthesis 1.02. So gilargo ra na siya nung 1 plus 0.02. So manang gilargo na lang na siya close parenthesis raised to the power of negative 18 over 0.02. So if imo na siyang isolve, makuha na to ang BP nga 3,748.01. So nakuha na nato na siya no. And then let's proceed to find the bond price. So mao ni ang formula sa bond price for premium. So lahi di ang formula sa dili premium. No. So ngano galing ngano galing premium ni siya? Ay wala din ako na mention. So ngano gali siyang kanang the bond sells at a premium ni siya kanisya kay it's because naaman tay excess nga 250. Kay di ba the investor only needs 1,000 pesos in every 6 months pero ang ato ang bond kay naay 1,250. So naay sobra sa muna nga the bond sells at a premium. Okay, let's know. So let's proceed na. So ato ni siyang i-substitute kani P equals V plus BP. So ang V na to atong face value kay 50,000 plus ato ang BP which is 3,748. Makuha na to ay 3,748.01. Makuha na to si P which is 53,748.01. Excuse me. So mo na ato ang price. So therefore the price of the bond at a 4% yield is 53,748.01. So that's it for the letter A. Now let's proceed to the letter B. Okay, so at investment rate equals to 6%. So ang I is equals to 6% divided by 2. So mo ni siyang 0.06 over 2. It's equals to 0.03. So that means that the investor is only expecting 3% in every 6 months. So, mao na siyang 3%, 0.03 ha. So, the investor is only expecting 3% every 6 months. So, ato ni siyang kanang substitute. So, 1 minus V or I man siya ni siya. I think this is I. So, I is equals to 50,000 times 0.03. So, if ato ni siyang i-calculate, we will get 1,500. Okay. So, this means that the investor expects 1,500 every semi-annual period. Kay, kanang 3% of 50,000 is equals to 1,500 man. Okay. But since the coupon payment is only 1,250 and then the present value of the semi-annual deficiency of 250 in income should be subtracted from 50,000 in order to get the price of the bond. Clearly, the bond was sold at a discount. So, the bond was sold at a discount nga naman. It's because the investor was expecting 1,500 in every semi-annual period but the common payment is only 1,250. So, if ato ni siyang i-minus, there is a deficiency of 250. So, that's the reason why the bond was sold at a discount. Okay? Next. Oops. So, okay, let's proceed to finding the BD. So, just like earlier, no, i-substitute lang na to ato ang given, no. So, VI minus K is 250. Then, ang ato ang N kay 18. Kay, kanang, mao man to ang given. Wala na siya nausab. While ang atong I kay nausab, na mo siyang 0.03 kay, di kan man ta, 6% naman ta niya. Kanang 6% divided by 2 is 0.03. So, ato nun siyang i-substitute. So, ang formula, ang kaniha, dili ra mahibong ha. Di ini siyang formula kay I already told you before nga kana mo na ang formula sa annuity. Okay, so let's substitute. So, 250 open parenthesis, open bracket, 1 minus open parenthesis, 1.03, close parenthesis, raised to the power of negative 18 over 0.03. So, gilargo lang siya, no, kay para dali kay same or gyapon ang outcome. So, if ato siyang i-compute, we will get 3,438.38 as BD. Okay, so now let's proceed in finding the bond price. So, if you notice, lahi siya ang formula, no, dere sa kuan. Imbes P equals V plus BD, nahimo siyang P equals V minus BD. So, minus siya, it's because kanang deficiency, beto na beto'y kuan. Ganiha, minus, na beto'y kuan. So, mo na siyang minus siya. So, 50, ato siyang i-substitute, 50,000 minus 3,438.38, we will get 46,561.62. So therefore, the price of the bond at a 6% yield is 46,561.62. So that's all. So I think nakasabot ra mo sa ako ang part. And now you can let's proceed to the next part, and that would be reported by my co-member. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. I am here to discuss the example 2. Determine the bond premium and the purchase price of an 80,000 bond with interest at 6.5% compounded quarterly, redeemable at 120% for 5 years and 3 months if it is to yield 5% compounded quarterly. So before we start solving the problems, first we need to identify the given values. So we have here the face value, 80,000 or the H. We have here the coupon rate, 6.5%. Napod tayo redemption rate, 120%. Napod tayo time nga, 5 years and 3 months. Napod tayo yield nga 5%. Napod tayo M, which is compounded man siya quarterly. So, ang next kay okay, kani. So, as you can see, or as you can remember, ko ang H na to kay 80,000. Ang ato ang rate kay 6.5% or 0.065. Ato ang time kay nahimo siyang 5.25 years kay ang 5 years, diba 5 years, then 3 months. 3 years, gi-divide na to 12. Ang result kay 0.25. Then, gi-add na to sa 5. So, ang result kay 5.25 years. Ato ang RR or redemption rate kay 120% or equal to 1.2. Ato ang N kay 21 kay nahimo siyang 21 atong N kay ang time nga 5.25 years gi-multiply na to sa 4 kay compounded quarterly man siya. So next kay kani 5% gi-divide na to 4, ang result kay kani 0.05 divide 4 kay 0.0125 ang result. So to get the periodic yield rate to ha, ito i-divide sa annual yield rate. Atong i-divide ito ang annual yield rate nga atong finding 5% og 4 kay compounded quarterly man siya. So, dapat na ito nitimanan ng kanya kay magamit na ni ika solve na to. Atong M kay 4 kay compounded quarterly man siya. So, nanata sa solution. So, first ani kay atong unang buhaton kay pangitaon na to ang redemption value. Mo siya to redemption value. So, atong gamiton nga formula kaning V equals H redemption rate. So, ato ang H, if nakainamdum mo, atong H kay 80,000, then ato ang redemption rate kay 120 or 1.2. So, if atong i-multiply ang 80,000 og multiply to sa 1.2, atong makuha is 96,000. So, after na to makuha, so, the bond is redeemable at 120%. Mo to itong gisulti ganiya sa values nga ato ang sa problem nga redeemable at 120%. So, we multiply face value kaning H, we multiply face value kanang 80,000 sa ato ang redeemable at 120 or 1.2. So, ato na ko ang result kay 96,000. So, at muna na ito ang redemption value ang 96,000. So, after na ito makuha atong redemption value, ato na pong pangitaon na ito ang coupon payment. Kani. So, ato ang coupon payment. Next, kanang sa coupon payment. So, we solve for the coupon payment using the formula. Muna itong formula. K equals H, quantity of R over M. Then, ato ang K equals atong H kay 80,000. Yan. Ato ang rate, di ba, kay kanang 0.065 kay gikan siya sa 6.5%. Ato siyang i-divide og 4, atong M kay 4. Ana. Then, ang result ana kay 1,300. So, ato ang kani the quarterly coupon payment is mana siya ang 300. So, after na to makuha ang coupon payment, ato na pong pangitaon ang yield interest. Pangitaon ang yield interest. Muna ito ang paggamiton nga formula sa pagpangita sa yield interest. So, ang V na to, kani diba, nako sa inyo ha, ang kaning redemption value, man siya atong redemption value, 96,000. So, ari sa ato ang V, man siya ato ang redemption value ang V. So, kaning I, muna akong isulti sa inyo ganiha nga, katong 0.0125. Muna akong isulti sa inyo ganiha ato sa pagkuha na to sa mga values. So, if ato siyang i-multiply, if ato siyang i-multiply ang kaning values, redemption values, sa kani siya, ato siyang i-multiply at makuha kay 1,200. So, after na to ato ang yield interest kay 1,200, atong coupon payment kay 1,300, ato ang redemption value 96,000. After na to na masolve ang kani makakuha na ta, makadecide na ta or nga kung unsa siya premium, makadecide or makadetermine na ta kung unsa siya premium ba or kanang discount. So, as you can see sa result, mas dako man ang coupon payment no, 1,300 kaysa sa yield interest nga 1,200. So, ari dapita ma-identify na to siya nga kaning problem or example kay premium siya. So, after na to nga makuan siya nga kani nga bond kay na-sold siya sa premium. After kay ato na pong pangitaon ang bond premium. So, kani atong mano siya ang bond premium. So, atong gamiton nga formula kani siya. So, pero before ta mo gamit nga formula, ato sa ning kani. So, K minus VI kani. So, K na to 1,300 nya atong nakuha sa kani kay 1,200. If ato siyang i-minus, ang mahabilin 100. So, 1 minus quantity of 1.0125 minus 21 over 0.025. So, atong makuha kay, if ato siya i-calculate, gamit ang calculator, atong makuha kay 1,836.97. So, muna ito ang atong bond premium kay 1,836.97. So, after na ito kaya ito na pong pangitaon na ito ang purchase price. Sana. So, sa pagpangita o sa pag-solve na ito sa purchase price, atong gamiton kay ang kaning value o kaning bond premium na to kana atong gamiton ang duha. So, ang ato ang values, ato na siyang ang atong redemption value, ato na siyang i-add na to sa bond premium nga 1,836.97. So, if atong i-add ang 96,000 plus 1,836.97, ang atong makuha nga result kay 97,000 1,836.97. So, ang the bond premium is 1,836.87 and the purchase price of the bond is 97,836.97. So, the bond is sold at a premium because atong coupon rate kay mas higher man siya sa ato ang kaning yield rate. So, ang kanin siya, ang total na ito na nakuha is 97,836.97. Gets na ba?
Example number 3. Consider a 125,000 6.5% bond which pays coupons semi-annually redeemable at 95% at the end of 5 years. Determine the purchase price and the discount of the bond if the purchaser wishes to yield 7.5% compounded semi-annually. So our given face value or par value equals 125,000, coupon rate equals 6.5%, redeemable rate equals 95%, coupon are paid semi-annually equals 2, our time is 5 years, desired yield rate is 7.5% compounded semi-annually. So first, let us solve the number of periods. M equals 2, T equals 5. So multiply. So M times T equals 2 times 5 equals 10. So our number of periods is 10. So N equals 10. So next, solve for the yield for per periods. So ang yield na to kay 7.5% divide 2, di-divide nato siya sa 2 kay compoundly semi-annually man siya. So ang answer kay 0.0375. So our yield kay 0.0375. Compute the coupon payment. So to find the coupon payment kay mag-use the formula. So our formula kay K equals H R over M. So next, substitute the given values. T equals 125,000 times 0.065 divide 2 or over 2. So the answer is T equals 4,062 pesos and 50 centavos. So our semi-annually coupon payment kay 4,062 pesos and 50 centavos. Giti nakuha naman nato ang coupon payment. So atong coupon payment kay mo ni siya 4,062 pesos and 50 centavos. So atong next buhaton kay find the redemption value. So to find the redemption value kay magamit ang formula. So our formula for redemption value kay V equals H times double R. So kabalo naman mo unsa ning double R, di ba? Mo ni ang redeemable rate. So substitute the given values. So ang H na to kay 125,000 nya atong redeemable rate kay 0.25. Yeah, next, nya atong answer ani 125,000 times 0.95 kay ang answer kay 118,750 pesos. So mo na siyang atong redemption value. So nakuha naman nato ang redemption value. So ang sunod nato buhaton kay pangitaon nato ang compute the interest of investment. So to find the interest of investment kay use this formula. So interest equals V times I. Muna siya atong redemption value. Nya ang I muna siya ang yield per period. So substitute the given value. So I equals 180,750 pesos times 0.0375. So ang answer nato atong interest kay 4,453.125 centavos. So nakuha naman nato ang interest of investment. So atong interest of investment kay mao ni siya. So ang atong buhaton sunod kay compute the bond discount. So atong formula sa bond discount kay bond discount equals the quantity of VI minus K times angle times N at I. So ang kaning A, angle N
at I kay mo ni siya ang kuan sa present value sa annuity. So para di ka maglibuon niya kay gamito na to ang formula sa present value of annuity, ikaw man na to subtract aning duha. So 4,453.125 minus 4,062.50 equals 390.625. So, ari na nato gamiton ang formula sa present value. Kuan aning angle N at I. So ang formula sa present value kay 1, the quantity of 1 minus the quantity of 1 plus I to the power of minus N. So, over I. So, sunod na itong buhaton kay i-substitute na to ang given. I-substitute na given. So, itong given kay 390.625. Itong given ani kay 1 minus 1 plus ang atong I kay mo to siya ang atong yield per period or kung interest rate per period. Kay 0.0375 patay 3.075 minus to the power of 10 over 0.0375. So our band discount kay 3,208.12 centavos or 12 centavos. So, atong next buhaton, atong pinaka-last buhaton kay find the purchase price. So, atong formula sa purchase price kay P equals V minus band discount. So, substitute equals 118,750 minus sa band discount kay 3,208 and 12 centavos. So, ang atong purchase price kay 115,541 and 88 centavos. So, mo na atong last buhaton. Kay mo ni siya gipangita sa problem. Maura to tanan ang gipangita sa problem sa itong example problem. And that's all.